What up, though, YouTube? So check this out. Working on my new album, if you will, and well, Tomorrow I'll try to add a solo to it tomorrow, but right now, for the most part, I have the guitar and lyrics done for it, and looks like what song would this be? Song number 5 is almost done. See, now after I get this song done, all I have left is like, what, fucking 3 more songs after that. So the 8th album is getting close to getting done. Very, very, very close. I already have the next 2 songs written for lyrics, just going to, at various points, put the music together. Yeah. The current song I am working on is called Don't Need Your Bad Love. And if any of you ever out there had an ex-lover you wish you never would have dated, just a real piece of shit loser, you're sick and tired of all the bullshit on the dating scene, and you want to turn all that emotion into a freaking song. Yeah. No, the schematics of it are pretty cool. I used that little tuning I showed you how to do on YouTube. Yeah. Which, that was a tuning I was trying to do for a couple of days. Learned how to do it, and then I forgot, and then I remembered. Yeah. I may have to do like 2 more vocal tracks for the solo, so that way I can keep the schematics just before I do the soloing on the guitar and shit. I'm gonna have to make sure that that the vocal tracks are layered properly. They are, and that the sound plays off nicely, so it sounds good when you play the entire song. Some of these songs would go really good with the subwoofer in your car. I'm just saying, sometimes that's the kind of music I make. Man. But right now, I just got done laying down the first and second half of that song in the GarageBand, and then crank out a solo sometime tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow I might do a breakfast burger for a cooking video. Yeah. Back to doing like three to four different styles of singing in one song and looping it underneath each other so that it flows with the entire song. I can tell you my voice is a little tired at the moment, so that's a good place to stop anyway. As it is 10 o'clock at night, and just got the last of my lyrics for that fifth song onto GarageBand and saved. So then, when I go to add a solo to it with two more separate vocal tracks, just for that little section of the solo, and it'll sound cool as fuck. And the important thing too is you'll be able to hear what the lyrics are saying, even though some of it's in a death metal sort of growl, you know. And that's a definite theme throughout the album. You know, it's got different layers of vocals and a little bit of dual guitar and shit. Yeah. It's definitely a good place to stop for the recordings, yes, of the garage bands for the evenings. And when that song's done, I'll play it on YouTube. And this pipe is really clogged. Hold on a second. And if I don't have the money to upload it to TuneCore, I'll probably just end up uploading it to Bandcamp. I've been using TuneCore for years and I like using it. It's kind of cool. Seeing it appear on iTunes. Excuse me. A lot of people seem to be liking the new cooking video. They're like, yes, finally, something. And I noticed when I went to go rewatch it, I didn't quite get up close on the action, but close enough to where you could see what was happening for the most part. After, the thing about GarageBand YouTube is that if you don't get the take right once, you gotta delete the recording and re-record the same thing over and over and over and over. So your voice does get tired after a minute recording music, but I digress because the album's getting finished at least. Now, this is the society we live. Facebook, oddly enough, reflects some of the society we live in. I can't be excited that I got my gun fixed, and I can't preach anti-gun violence with my fixed gun on Facebook without somebody flagging the video as violent content just to be stupid. And of course, Facebook takes their policies very seriously. So I got a 30-day ban for that. That 30-day ban went and passed. And now I got a 30-day ban on Facebook because people flagged my video for smoking weed when I was smoking tobacco out of my pipe. And it's just like, really? As I mentioned in a previous video, if you smoke a tobacco pipe and you have long ass hair, people automatically assume you're smoking pot. It's an unfair assumption, but that's life. That's something you deal with when you have long ass hair. You get this sort of treatment like, oh, who's this fucking hippie looking fucker, you know? So how do you deal with being a pipe smoker and having long ass fucking hair and people assuming that you're doping up? As the older generation would put it, you know, but I never do dope, because to me that's crystal meth, and fuck that nasty shit. But going back to what I was saying, what do you do when people make those odd assumptions about you? You have to shrug it off and take it with a grain of salt, because there are worse things you could be doing. So what if everywhere I go, people just assume I'm stoned all the fucking time, and it gets old after a while, especially when I don't smoke weed that often. You know, I go to Colorado when I can. That's pretty much anyone's story right now. You know. It just makes me stop and think, like, wait a second. And even if I was, who the fuck cares? You know, it's my fucking life. I'm not being a public nuisance. I'm not out causing mayhem and destruction. I'm just off in my own little world doing my thing. Doing what I gotta do to get by in life. Which really isn't such a bad thing when you think about it. My body's been fighting off a cold pretty good. The only thing I've gotten is like a little bit of a stuffy nose, and that's it. Instead of letting that mucus just sit in my body, I've been blowing it out when it fills up real bad, you know? That's all you can do when you get sick, or start to, is, you know. I already had my cold earlier, a couple months ago. So my body's like, nope, not having it. My immune system's like, nope, not having it. Oh, look at that, YouTube. My arms are getting bigger and more defined. Now, if anything is going to attract a smoking hot girlfriend to my lap, it's going to be having big ass fucking arms like the ones I have right the fuck now. I could give 4 flying fucks less what people say or think. Chicks dig bad boys who play guitar. I'm just saying. I'm just fucking saying. Fuck all the haters talking shit, because one day it's not gonna fucking matter.